Roos, come in. Things went to shit. We took refuge inside a castle, but I've just been separated from Baby Eagle.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to more Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is my no damage professional difficulty video walkthrough. This is chapter 8. Chapter 8 is very quick. The toughest fight I'm going to say in chapter 8 is where we have to get the lantern from the red hooded Zealot enemy, because you have to deal with a bunch of Las Plagas enemies. But I'm going to show you how to get past that. It works for me, and that's what I would recommend you doing, is waiting for these enemies to turn into the Las Plagas parasites, because that makes them move the slowest, believe it or not. So you would rather them turn into a Las Plagas parasite than to not turn into the parasite. That way it gives you more time to maneuver around the section, because the section is very tough and the enemies are very aggressive. So here we go.
Sorry to interrupt. Fuck. I don't feel so.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel up here, because you don't have enemies right on your ass from behind. The red hooded Zealot enemy to run from up here. He normally don't run from up here, he just stay up here and allow you to shoot the red barrel and damage him, but this time he just ran to the opposite direction. So this is why you want these guys to spawn in Las Plagas parasites, because they move a little slower, giving you enough time to maneuver this whole entire section. And we take care of him, and then we grab his Crimson Lantern, then we get out of there. Don't try to kill every enemy in there. Only kill the enemies that are in your way. And the little stragglers like this guy, because those guys will instantly grab you. That is these enemies' number one maneuver, is to grab you. So kill those stragglers as quickly as possible.
You can stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
Last person I thought I'd run to here.
So we are going to be collecting lithographic stones for the upcoming puzzle. I am not a fan of this puzzle. There's no clues outside of the armor knights in the room. But even them being in the room don't tell you which pattern that the puzzle is going to. That you're supposed to put the pieces in the puzzle. You obviously have to match up the logos with each piece. So the orange helmet has to have an orange helmet on it, and the orange shield has to have an orange shield on it. And you have to obviously have to place a blue sword with blue body armor. But you do that and you still cannot unlock the mechanism for this puzzle. I don't get how you can. I don't know no definitive way to unlock this secret passageway. So it's just a pretty much trial and error thing until you unlock the mechanism. It took me a while just to do this puzzle. So I had to trim this stuff out just because it gives you no direction when it comes to this puzzle. I'm sure if you look on the internet you can find something, but me, I couldn't find a thing. So I'll just try each combination of blue sword or blue body armor I can think of until the mechanism unlocked.
Should do it. All right. Need to find Ashley. Oh, great.
We're going to have yet another introduction to a new parasite, which controls the Zila enemies and makes them more aggressive. So just go for just shoot the Zila enemies in the head, get rid of the parasite quickly. They take about 2 or 3 shots to kill. But playing through like mercenaries and stuff with these parasites on here, if you get a bunch of those parasites controlling enemies, they can be very, very rough. So, get rid of those parasites as quickly as possible.
What can I interest you in?
Now I'm getting to the merchant. We're going to sell most of our treasure. And this is where you want to make your save. Because we have a somewhat brutal fight coming up. And we're going to be skipping the majority of this fight. Just so we don't have to waste no ammo. I'm going to show you what you do when we get there. But it involves a hand grenade.
Your weapon, this kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Gotta don't get yourself killed.
Also, man, before continuing this, I would say sell the scope that you have now and get the high power scope that you have to use spinels for. So sell this current scope I got, and at this point pick up the high powered scope because you're gonna need it when sniping these guys up here. because you can see 3 times in that high power scope as opposed to just 2 times in this regular scope.
Once was enough. All right. Oh, you were expecting me.
After we kill the remaining enemies up here, we're going to skip this fight with the majority of these zealot enemies, because you have to go around pressing these mechanisms in order to allow you to get past or get to a certain area of the castle. Here, we're just going to use a grenade to throw through the fence and blow up the hanging mechanism on the right side. And climb up here, and you're going to grab where those crossbow enemies were that we shot earlier before we ran over here. This is where they were. We're going to collect everything we need to collect. It's usually a yellow herb up here, some ammunition and stuff. There will be a Salazar statue on the back side of this. I'll show you that in a minute. But doing this allows you to skip that entire fight where you have to press these levers in order to get to the next section. And it allows you to save ammunition and just worry about the El Gigante enemy that throws the pile of rocks at you. When throwing a grenade, take your time, because you can mess this up. Don't shoot the hanging mechanism there, because you do, these enemies will come after you. Just shoot them through the gate and then collect anything that they drop and get on to the next section. So this is the quickest way to beat this chapter. This will make it fairly quick, instead of using these mechanisms here to create pathways so you can get through. You're just going to have to face most resistance if you do it that way. This is the path of least resistance, so this is best for you.
Now.
Now this part is very self-explanatory. Stay out of the way of the rocks, because they can kill you with one hit most of the time. And you're going to use the rocks in your favor, but if you get yourself in a bind, use the rocks to kill these enemies so you can save ammunition. For here, you want to shoot this guy down here first before jumping down, because there's 2 enemies on both sides. So killing this guy allows you to jump to this section and get cover at the same time, away from the guy that's literally behind us now. And you can use the rocks to kill him as well.
Hope it works.
We're gonna take this Zealot enemy to Suplex City. Shout out to my man Brock. And that's really gonna be the last enemy we have to deal with. We're gonna use the cannon to get rid of the other enemies. Then we'll be at the end of the chapter and head our way to chapter 9.
Get ready. Adios, you son of a bitch. All right, open for traffic. Sorry, I've had my fill of you guys.
Chapter 8 isn't all that bad. A very helpful skip allows you to make this chapter quick
Ashley,
and
where are
use
you?
less ammo. So I hope that helped you.
Stay back. I might hurt you again. I'm so scared. When that happened, I wasn't myself anymore. I was something else.
She must have been terrifying. I know.
You too?
It's okay to be afraid, you know. But you can't run. You gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
I don't know if I can.
You can. Just give me a heads up before you stab me next time, okay?
Leon, Thanks.
Okay, guys, if you enjoyed Chapter 8, man, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out.